Would like to go to a little bit of the Rebbe's Haggadah, to the best of my ability, to try to explain what the Rebbe says. The Rebbe starts off with Hilchas Pesach. Hilchas Pesach now the Rebbe. When was it written? When was it published? Hilchas Pesach was the first halachos that was printed from the Alter Rebbe Shulchan Aruch. When was it printed? Through the Alter Rebbe's children. Shklov Tovkavayin Gimel. Vehein Gamar Rishenis is also, besides being the ones that was first printed, was also the first written by the Alter Rebbe. Gamar Rishenis B'Yachdim Hilchas was written first together with Hilchas Tzitzis. Shenichtavu v'nikmeru, it was written and finished. I did Rabbi Nazareth to Alter Rebbe. Oid behiyosa yoishev v'shemes tachkamini, when he was still sitting and learning the Chachma in B'Mezrich by the Maggid B'Mezrich. And this is a quote that the Rebbe quotes from the Haggadah of Shulchan Aruch that the Middle Rebbe wrote. Thomas of Morazokin, Shulchan Aruch. Also, Thomas of Rabbanim, they are going to Machaber Zal, what they wrote, all the children wrote before the Shulchan Aruch. So Hilchas Pesach was first printed by the kids, and also first written and finished by the Rebbe together with Hilchas Tzitzis, still when he was in Mezrich by the Maggid. There was other halachas printed earlier by the Rebbe himself. That was something a separate story. Hilchas Talmud Torah, Peseder B'Chazanenin, Nitzvah the Admor Zaken was printed by the Rebbe himself. Aval ke'inim mifnei atzmi, for a thing for itself. Not part of the Shulchan Aruch. And actually, it's a very interesting story about Hilchas Talmud Torah. There was a person that was in Vilna, close to the Gra, and he did not want to tell him that he's close to Alter Rebbe. One day he brought him Hilchas Talmud Torah, and the Vilna Goyen saw it, and he said, "Wow, this is amazing." And he said the person that wrote it must have been going. But he still didn't tell him that it was an Alter Rebbe. Later on, after Alter Rebbe, the Goyen came so strongly against the Chassidim, he came and told him, "I want to tell you a secret. I told you, I showed you then Hilchas Talmud Torah, it was an Alter Rebbe." He said, "No, I don't believe you." Shabbos Haggadah. Shabbos Haggadah, the Shabbos for Pesach is called Shabbos Haggadah. Why is it called Shabbos Haggadah? Nikar kach neish nasa b'y nes gadol. It's called the Shabbos, the big Shabbos, because a big nes happens. Like it says in Tesis to Ramas, Chol in Shabbos, to Shulchan Aruch, Reshim Taflam. What was the big nes? The nes of Makim Ha'etzayim Chrei. Since that Yidin took the Korban Pesach a couple days earlier, like David just said, and they tied it to their bed, and the Mitzrayim asked them what's going on, and they said, "We're going on Mitzrayim." So they started, and there'll be big things. There might be Makas Pchedos. They started getting angry with the Mitzrayim, telling to let the Yidin go. So there was Lamakim Mitzrayim B'Vcherei, and there was a fight with Mitzrayim himself between each other. The Machzer Yoshin Ksav Yad, an old Machzer. Nimsa says the Gam Shabbos the Shavuos Nikra Shabbos Haggadah, and also the Shabbos for Shavuos is also called Shabbos Haggadah. V'chein Shabbos Shel Rosh Hashanah, same thing the Shabbos for Rosh Hashanah, like it says in Kesef Shabbat. Says the Rebbe, Yesh Leimar, we could say Shekaru Shein L'Shabbos Elu, that they call the Shabbos before Shavuos and the Shabbos before Rosh Hashanah also Shabbos Haggadah because it's similar to the Shabbos for Pesach. The real reason why you call Shabbos Haggadah is only the Shabbos for Pesach. Because a big nes happened, the Makan time of Chorei. Since it's the Shabbos for this Yom Tif, so other Shabbos for the Yom Tif, they also call it Shabbos Haggadah because it's similar to our Shabbos, but it's not any specific reason. They gave this name to those Shabbos also. Although there's no reason why it's called Shabbos Haggadah, they didn't have a big nes. That's why it's called Shabbos Haggadah. Because it's similarity. The Shabbos of Bnei Pesach has similarity to our Shabbos. Our Shabbos is Shabbos for Yom Tov. That Shabbos is Shabbos for Yom Tov. So they gave it a similar name, but there's no specific reason. Because they also come before Yom Tov. Shabbos Haggadah Shcholis Be'erev Shabbos. If Shabbos Haggadah falls out on Erev Pesach, like it's going to be next year, in Tov Shin Pei Aleph. V'rakas, only in that Shabbos, Maftidim v'orva, then you say v'orva, the Haftarah of v'orva on that Shabbos. Why? That parsha, the Haftarah, it talks about the concept of bringing Meiser to Beis Eitzer. Erev Pesach, Shoshana V'yis, Shvis, Shmita, was man beer Meiser. And Erev Pesach of the 4th year and the 7th year of Shemitah, you burn the leftover Meiser. So since it's only Shach to Erev Pesach, so only if Shabbos falls out on Erev Pesach, then you say this after. If not, you don't. Shabbos Haggadah Lachem Mincha, Shabbos after Mincha, Oimrim Avodah Me'yinu. We say the piece of the Haggadah from Avodah Me'yinu ad l'chap al Klav Nesinu. Why? Because that is the beginning time of the Geula and the Nisim. V'chein negim. And this is also our minig. The loik b'shkos mashar HaKelul. Not like the Shar HaKelul writes, not to say it, because it's not brought in the Siddur. Nevertheless, the Rebbe says it's our minig to do it, although the Shar HaKelul was the Rebbe's grandfather, great-grandfather. Rabbi Avram David Lavut was the Rav in Nikolaev. Nevertheless, the writes here, V'chein Noegim, we do say Avodah Me'yinu on Shabbos Haggadah. B'dikas ubir chometz. Haminig la'aniach b'sisei chometz. The minig is to put pieces of chometz when you search for the chometz. Kedem abdika before the bdika. Mikra din ein tzarach klal la'aniach. The mikra din, you do not have to put these pieces. Actually, the fact that we do put it, sometimes get into trouble. If you don't find one of the pieces, it's a very big problem. And if you gotta find, you gotta look. Keep on looking until you find it. They say once a woman called a Rav and said that my husband can't find the 10th piece, which I do. So the Rav said, keep looking. So he's called like 12 o'clock and I can't find it. Keep looking. 12 o'clock in the morning, can I at least tell him where it is? There's no problem for the person to know where the pieces are. It's fine. The thing is you have to find all 10 pieces. But the minig is to put the 10 pieces, although it's not mikra din, you don't have to, you didn't do it. Why? The mitzvah is to look for chametz, to search for chametz, not necessarily to find chametz. So therefore, if you could search and find nothing, you're still yet to the mitzvah, because you search. Even if you didn't find any chametz, you mekayim the mitzvah as its takana is. No problem. Avo, for the spashit, the minig is lanich on the put 10 pieces. The minig is all Torah, and any minig of a yidin is Torah. Rebbe Chok Yaakov Tamim minig. Check in Chok Yaakov the minig of this of this why he put it there. He says there are some reasons. Because if you search and find nothing, you can give up. Like, what am I looking for? Just to make myself crazy. You have 10 pieces, you're actually going to find something, so it gives you a little bit excitement, and definitely gives the kids excitement. But it gives the person also, you shouldn't become bored, and you should keep on looking and not give up for looking. So that just quotes the Chok Yaakov that he writes the minig to happen to this. The Yesh Lois of times, the Rebbe says he's going to add a reason why. The Chok Yaakov gives a reason, the Rebbe's going to add a reason. Why? Because there's 2 times you say Kol Chamira. You say Kol Chamira by when after B'dikas Chametz. You say Kol Chamira after you burn the Chametz. So by Bir Chametz, you don't say the words, you don't say by B'dikas Chametz, you don't say the Chamise. What does the Chamise mean? That I found. You just say Kol Chamira v'Chamiyah. All chametz and all mixed into chametz. Think of just that is in my rishus. The lo chametz that I didn't see, or the lo biarti that I didn't remove, or the lo yidanali that I don't know. The bottle should be nothing. Having hefker should be hefker kafir like the dust of the earth. You didn't say the chamisi that I found. However, by bir chametz, when you burn the chametz, you say kol chamira v'chamira dika b'shusi. That's in my possession. The chazise that I saw, or the lo chazise that I didn't see. The chamise that I noticed, loy chamise that I didn't notice. The va'arte that I got rid of, loy va'arte I didn't get, that I removed, I didn't remove. So since we say that I saw, that I found, that I noticed, if you're going to look, you're not going to find anything because you didn't notice anything. So how are you going to say tomorrow's here in the next days, Kol Chamira, the Chamisa that I found? You didn't find anything. Says the Rebbe, that's the reason why you put the 10 pieces, you should actually find something. Although Mikra Din you don't have to find, because the bdik is just to search. But here says the Rebbe that you should order it, say then by Kol Chamira on Erev Pesach, the Chamisa. One reason. Another reason the Rebbe says, you're not going to find anything, I can get rid of anything. Seeing the whole mitzvah of beer is not going to be there. You should have to burn just the spoon. This year, with all the problems of the coronavirus, so I've seen people writing, and when I'm writing, you should just burn the 10 pieces of chametz, because there's no public burning places. So you can burn on your porch, piece by piece of the 10 pieces, and make sure no fire hazards, but not to burn anything extra. Chametz kosher. Hard chametz. You should put 10 pieces. It's all that writes. I'll read what the writes. A minig laniach pieces chametz kosher. The minig is to put down hard pieces of chametz. It's mama came up before a little time before the bdika. The person that searches should find it. According to Kabbalah, you should put 10 pieces. The Kedim she ask livdek before you check. You start checking. Yivarich the bracha al bir chametz. So why chametz kosher? Why hard chametz? Very, very technical reason. It's no Kabbalistic reason. Very, very simple. It shouldn't make crumbs. It shouldn't make crumbs, and then you can get into problems, and then it comes in your house. It's a hard piece of chametz, and wrapped in a tissue. It's not going to spread, and you'll be able to put it away, and that's it. Apia Kabbalah. According to Kabbalah, you should put 10 pieces. Why 10 pieces? So Shlomo al-Kabatz, the big Kabbalist, wrote to Haggadah. Because of Shemrubus b'Gemara, hiniach hasara. Esther. It says in Gemara different things that you put 10 things of chametz and one got missing, or matzah, chametz, all these things in Gemara, all these stories, it says with 10. So since it says 10, you use 10 pieces of chametz. That's what was brought in Sharakilo from the Rebbe's big grandfather. Minig Beis Harav. What is the minig in Beis Harav in the Rabbeim's house? Manichim came as shenim, you put in different places, the vice in the house, as sorab sisi chametz kosher, 10 pieces of hard chametz. Kalachad nehen karuch b'pieces niyar. Each one is folded, wrapped in a piece of paper. Because Hashem Tiv Chel Gimel, Kaisavi writes, Ashakenu Gam is also minig asvardim, Beretz Kodesh, Beretz Kodesh. Syria, 2 gramo, which is a Turkey, or Mitzrayim, Patam Klishli Spur. Why you put it into paper? Again, the same reason it shouldn't come to crumbs. You use a wax candle. By the nitzas oif, you use a feather. The one that checks puts the chametz into a small piece of paper bag. At the end of the bdika, you put saksa anoitz v'shir, you put the end of the candle and the feather. In yeshnom, if there's anything left of the candle. V'karuris kafakas eitz, in the bottom part of the spoon, the wood spoon that you use to make chametz. Ma'at v'kol b'niyar, you put it into this paper. Not the top part of the wood stays not covered. And you tighten it with a string, so around the paper bag, come upon a couple times, occasionally you tie it. You make the brach of bir chametz before bedikas chametz. Why is that? Although in this time, you're not being a fire, you're not burning, you're not getting rid of the chametz. So why are you saying al bir chametz now? Nevertheless, Kimishin Abdika Tachsa Mitzvah. The question in Shulchan Aruch is brought: why don't we make the bracha al bedikas chametz? So the answer is given here because the bedika is not tachlas abir. The end result is not just checking. The end result is the burning. So therefore, you go according to the end result, which is bir chametz. La'ach abdika miyadim mevatel. You nullify. You make it not yours anymore. Umafkir. You make it hefker. Kol hachametz, nishur what he has, but even say he didn't find. Now Rebbe said make a beer. So also, since you're saying kol chamira afterwards, which is you're nullifying all the chametz that's in your possession, that is beer. The gam beer shviyem yudalet, also the beer, the burning you do on erev Pesach, niftar becomes potter. The bracha zu with this bracha. Al beer, the lashon is al beer v'loy livayir. Then it sends you to the Shemar Mekanis that explains why you do that. Why it's the Lashon Albir, not Levi. The Tzarech L'chapes L'oir HaNeri, to check with a candle. Why? Because the light of a candle is good, helps to find, to search. Vizor Livdoik, so Al-Rebbe writes, see what Al-Rebbe writes. I'll read what Al-Rebbe writes, and then we'll go to what the Rebbe says. The tzarech l'chapes l'haneriv, to check with the light of the candle. B'chol ha'machbois, in all the hiding places. Gam b'stakim shebekarka, all the cracks in the earth. Those days, they didn't have such fancy houses like we have, and it was made out of different things, different cracks, different places. You got to search in all places the chametz can go. You should not talk between the bracha and the beginning of the checking. Even things that are connected to the bdika. What's right, you shouldn't talk about anything that's not connected to bdika till you finish checking. You should put all your family members next to you. The shmaya, to hear a bracha, not to do the whole house yourself. Divide it between all other people in the house. So everyone should be standing next to the one that says the bracha. They should hear and say amen. Then they'll go to their place. They start right away next door. And then they go to their place that they're going to check. No one should talk in between. Well, even though you're dividing the house between other people to check, everyone should start checking right next to where they were when they heard the bracha. Because or else they have sick. They shouldn't go to check, take it, shouldn't hear the bracha, amen, and run to a different room. Everyone checks in that room right away. That way they all are yetza, with the bracha with no hefsek. But after you check, you should be careful with the chametz that you left. That's niyoi, to hide it. The machar, for tomorrow, for the next day. The sarfa, to burn it, or you're not allowed to have breakfast on Erev Pesach in the morning before Seif Zman Achelas chametz. So any chametz you have left after bdika, if you're burning it, put it away in a high place, the rope. You shouldn't get lost, or kids shouldn't grab it. Or any food you have for breakfast, you want to eat before Seif Zman Achelas chametz, has to be in a very safe place. Shouldn't take it in different places. Spoiler shouldn't be crumbs. These garment or the tinikis, yachborim, and the kids or mice are going to pull it and drag it to other places in the house. So you have to be very careful. The Gamzach Levatlach Abdiki, you also do bittel to nullify the chametz that you have. The Yomer, you say the Kol Chamir. Back to what the Rebbe says. The Yizaru, you should be careful, to check. Whoever hears the bracha should also check right away the first where they made the bracha. Because walking, from house to house or from room to room, chashuv hefsek is considered a hefsek, intermission, and it's not allowed. The bracha is a mitzvah between the bracha and doing the mitzvah. Tzorach levatel achar abdika. You have to make bittul after the bdika. Bittul bezman zeh. This bittul utachanas chachmi agamora. It's at the corner from the gemara. Deishiyah leizman kavur. You have a set time for it. But there is achronim. In the later generations, after the Gemara, they said they should do it also by day. So we do Kol Chamira both times. After Bdikas Chametz, and by Bir Chametz also. Kol Chamira. What does this Kol Chamira say? I'll say to you what it says. Kol Chamira v'Chamiyah. all chametz, or anything that contains chametz, that is in my possession, the lo chamisei, which I did not see, udlo vi'arte, or I did not remove, udlo yidanolei, which I don't know. The bottle should become bottle, nullified. Leve hefker should be ownerless, ka'afra the honor like the dust of the earth. Kol chamira, the Yerushalmi, and the Yerushalmi nusach abikol Lashon Kodesh. Gemara Yerushalmi, it's brought in nusach in Lashon Kodesh, not in Aramaic. Avla go'onim, but the go'onim tiknu the takana b'Lashon Arami in Aramaic. Ne'am me'aretz, because of the people that are not learned, they should be able to understand. In those days, Aramaic was the spoken language. So therefore, in order it should be understood, they said in Aramaic. We find a little bit changes in Rashi, Niftosh, Balachas Gdilas, Machzavitri, Yeit L'Shav Zagadol. Nusach Rabbeinu, Nusach of the Alter Rebbe is Meduyuk, is exact. Bima Shekosef Abach, Sim Taf Lamadat. V'chein hu b'siddush huva b'chok Yaakov, v'chein hu b'siddush Shar Shemayim, Lashallah. So that is quoting all these places that it says, all these different svarim. V'hinei b'bach, in the Bais Chodesh, it's a meferish on the tour. V'shar Hashemayim Lashallah, because they wrote Kol Chamira V'chol Chamia. What is the Alter Rebbe right? Kol Chamira V'chamia. It doesn't say V'chol. So everything is exact. So why did Alter Rebbe take out the V'chol? Aval Rabbeinu Hitik, the Alter Rebbe wrote Kol Chamira V'chamia without the Chol, without the second Chol. V'chein b'chok Yaakov. So why is it? Why does Alter Rebbe take out the Chol? Says the Rebbe, L'chora. Okay, v'chein b'chok Yaakov v'hetiv, b'sid Arizal, b'sid Yaakov, whatever. This is all the Marmar Kemis Alter Rebbe. They also write without the second Chol. But why does Alter Rebbe choose this lashon of not having the second v'chol? L'chura, I'll be my Merazal. Explain according to what it says in Chazal. In Moed Kotten Chavov Medalev. There it speaks about during Kriya, if a bunch of things happen, they bring a pasuk and says there, because of the shol and his kids and the other things that happened. So it says al a couple of times. In fact, the Gemara the Ema Ad Havakulu. Maybe it has to be all of them together. Maybe this chiyuv that says in the Gemara is only if all things happen, like it says in the pasuk. You can't bring a arrive in the pasuk because a bunch of things happened. So therefore, how do you know he's supposed to do all these things? And for the Gemara, Amalei al lipsik, since it says al separates it. Gamkan will say here, here also if you only found one of them, chametz or sourdough. So you still are going to be mavatal it. Not as they both. So therefore you don't want to say that only if it's both. If you can say vi, that means it has to be both. And kol. If you're going to say vichol a second time, that means it has to be both of them. And it's going to sound like you're not being mevar the chametz only if you found both. And it's not so. You don't want to do that. You want to do it even if you found one of them. If only if you found one of them, chametz yisa'er, mevatli tzarch leimer kol chamira v'chol chamir. Sorry. The Rebbe is saying that you should say v'chol. If you want to do each one separately, you should say v'chol. So it's a question of the Alter Rebbe. Again, disregard what I said before. You should say v'chol twice. Just like there it says al, it's separate, that each one is adding, that each one is in for itself, each one for itself is what's called your chayiv. So to here. You want to say that even if you found only chametz or only sa'ar, you're being mevatlet. So l'chure, it's incorrect what the Alter Rebbe is bringing. Only one kol. It should say two kols. Since you want to be mevatlet, even if you found only one of them. So it's a question on the Alter Rebbe. Again, gam kan also here key von sins. Shegam only if you have one of them. Chametz Eisar, Mevatim, Tzarch Lemer Kol Chamir V'chol Chamir. You should say Kol Chamir V'chol Chamir. And says the Rebbe, V'yeshleimer, the Tev is called Atzma Meidah Be'ezei V'n Shiyah. Since the first call is already showing that it's either way. Mevatim. Or the A, B'sim Kol Yaakov, the Rebbe also gives a quote from the Seder Kol Yaakov. That why it says vichamia, he writes there that it's gematria samach mem, of the terrible malach, the samach mem, with each word's 5 words, 5 letters, ve'akrilo. So that's you want to be mevatel the samach mem. So you say vichamia. Vichamia. Question is, why does it say two lashonos, chamira and chamia, chametz and anything that includes chametz? Af shchamira kol chametz, gam chametz. Chamira includes every single chametz. Why does it say vichamia for? It says in the Bach, and I'll tell you in Shulchan Aruch, Roy l'chol medak l'maaseh, let's get it finished. You want to say finish, you want to bring out everything when it comes to the nyanim of being matul chametz. Because you medak l'mitzvahs, be very careful. The law chamisei, we say that we didn't see. Kainu b'sid shalom. That's what says shalom. Says Yaakov. The loika bach, not like the Bayis Chodesh. Chok Yaakov, tzeder Rash Shekav, Shekosov v'lo chasisei. In the Alter Rebbe Shulchan Aruch, in the Alter Rebbe's Haggadah, and in Shalom, and in Kol Yaakov, and other places, right? Like it says by us lechamisei. The Bach and the Chok Yaakov, and the Siddur Rash Rashkov, it says udlo chasisei. Rehetiv loidak particular shnabach. Rehetiv wasn't careful when he took the Bach's lashon. Or Rebbe said the Kol Yaakov atam apiyasei. The Kol Yaakov says the reason according to Kabbalah why it is dafked lechazisei, lo chamisei. Because chosam is gematria chamisei, is mevatel kechapari in Mitzrayim. So our lashon is lechamisei. Or the lo yidanale. You say all chametz that we didn't know. Why are you saying that I don't know? Because there are chametz you do know of. The 10 pieces and the food you can eat tomorrow for Pesach in the morning. You do know about it and you don't want to be mevatel it. So you want to be very specific. You're talking about the chametz that you don't know about. Because the chametz you know about, you have different arrangements for. Ka'afra da'ara. They should become hefker, nullified, like the dust of the earth. Why dust of the earth? Why did you say dust? Because gold is also called dust. And that I don't know, you're not being about the gold as far as I know. Ka'afra da'ara, Ma'it zav, you're excluding gold. Shnikra gamkin after, it's also called dust. K'mashnemar va'afrei zav, he says very simple, va'afrei is the offer of zav. So it's also called offer. So, and that you're not being mevatel. So if you're specifying after the ara, the offer of the earth, not the offer of zov. B'dikas chametz. Admura zokin holach lemezrich. The Alter Rebbe went to Mezrich. The Palmer Shem the first time, Shnas Tav Kuf Chav Dalet. V'shah Shom, he was there, B'Palmahi that time, Ad L'pnei Chag HaPesach Tav Kuf Chav Chav. Till Chag HaPesach Tav Kuf Chav. Shchazal B'Eisek, when he came back to his house, B'Yem Yom Gimel Nisan Shanahi, on Yom Gimel Nisan that day, he came on Yom Gimel Nisan that year, Lo Yochel, he didn't eat. And the Rebbe is explaining, if he was explaining, Lo Yisana, he didn't stop shutting fast. Shayasa B'Tayim, he's not fast in Chedesh Nisan. Al Shliach, he didn't have time to eat. He was very busy, Ba'achona, L'Bdikas Chametz, checking L'Bdikas Chametz. Ashekol HaKavanis, and all the Kavanis, the secret Kavanis. Shekibu Mezich, he got a Mezich, the Inim B'Dikas Chametz, Yovoi came by B'dika B'Pel, she actually bring it out in the B'dika. HaB'dika Nimshach HaKol HaLayla, it took him a whole night to check the Chametz. It's like Cheder Echad, they only owned one door, one room. So, although technically it should have taken him no time, but since he was thinking all the Kavanis and B'dikas Chametz, it took him a whole night. Then I'll try to explain the Mishnah. Later on there, the night before 14th day of Nisan, you check for chametz. So you light up the candle. Yidgimel b'gematria echad. Yidgimel b'gematria echad hu in adas. In of das. Zeh in shayach b'dika. There's no b'dika. Yidal is in amidus. Yidal is midis. Why is Yidal midis? Zay midis the nefesh al kis and the nefesh ramis. It's 7 minutes of nefesh kis of ramis. Shom Sachlis Bet Kinzacham, still to check, because it's in a midas. That's not a Bdika, but midas does. But Bdika Ler Ner. Bdika is Ler Ner, Ner Hashem Nishmas Adam, Ner Hashem Nishmas Adam, Bdika he Bechayrin Mustakin, you're checking in the holes and all the cracks. Shalchein Sachlis Ler Ner, Ler Ner. Ki Medura he Bchins Atzilus. Medura is Atzilus. Why is Medura? Medura is like a bonfire. Shamarei Le'Yigurcharad, there's no bad there. Avuka, a torch, is Bebria. For Era Ner, a lot of candles Yitzira. Why is Asiya nothing? Asiya is darkness, and therefore there's nothing there.